How should I, 29M, weigh a dream job with 140K a year and salary increase with possibly causing relationship with my GF, 26F, to end? Howdy folks. Background. About a year ago I, 29M, moved from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic for a new job. At the time, my girlfriend, 26F, and I had been dating for 2 to 3 months, but were long distance. For reference, we've been together for a little over 1 year now. She had lived in Georgia that whole time. A few months after moving to the Mid-Atlantic, she asked to move in with me. She quit a job that she loved, we packed up her life, and we moved her up with me in the Mid-Atlantic. This was back in October of 2023. Since I've taken this job, so about 1 year ago, I've been pretty unhappy with where my career is heading. I'm a high-performing career-focused professional, and I feel like taking this last job was a step in the wrong direction. Being sad and unfulfilled on a daily basis from work has been extremely taxing on me mentally, and I also have to admit that living alone, before my girlfriend moved in with me, was so much nicer. I've lived alone for years, and I know that's where I'm most comfortable. I figured that I just needed to mature and I wanted to someday have a family, but what I'm thinking now, after living together for nearly 6 months, is that maybe that's not what I want. Maybe what I want is to have a fulfilling life where I don't have to sacrifice my time, energy, or money for others. I recognize this is a greedy take, but I'm really used to being single and I seem to unequivocally prefer that lifestyle. It seems like the grass is always greener on the other side. Why I'm asking for advice now? I bring all of this up because I've been so dissatisfied at my job recently that I've begun looking at other jobs. I'm in a pretty niche technical field of engineering, so there aren't too many options locally to choose from. I've always looked at places around the country. I've tried getting put on different assignments at my current company, but their timelines are like, well, if you do well on this, then maybe in 5 years you'll have an opportunity to work on one of our cooler contracts, and that honestly doesn't fly with me. Well, I'm currently interviewing for a position on the West Coast that sounds like the perfect position, the dream job for someone in my field. The total compensation for the role that the recruiter quoted me was $260K per year. For reference, I make about $125K per year. I've now gotten myself into a predicament. If I get the job, there's little to no chance that turning it down would be an option that I'd consider. It's my dream job for stellar pay in an amazing part of the country. I'm used to picking up and moving my life for work, but I feel like this could really be the last time I move. My partner, on the other hand, really dislikes moving. Moving up from Georgia was an extremely challenging decision for her, and I think right now she's happy, but she's happy because we're together. Ultimately, it seems like she would be 10x happier if we were both living together in Georgia. If I ended up taking the job, I see no reason why she would stay on the East Coast by herself. I asked if she would ever consider working on the West Coast, but she seems to be vehemently against the idea. If I were to take this job and uproot my life again, I'm doubtful that she would be willing to come with me. I'm not even sure if that would be the best decision for either of us. I'm really trying to figure out what I should do about this situation. I'm worried that this is something that will come out of left field if I tell her that I want to take this job, if I were to get an offer. We love each other dearly, and I really don't want to break her heart. At the same time, I've been quietly suffering through my everyday existence from career dissatisfaction just to come home and have to share space with someone. I think she wouldn't see the reasons for my actions, aside from just superficially chasing the highest paid salary. I think what she would see is that I've unnecessarily wreaked havoc on our life together just to make money, and that the obvious choice would be just decline the job offer, or possibly use it to renegotiate my salary at my current employer. She sacrificed a lot to move her whole life to be with me, and now I'm going and doing it again. I think things could work out if we lived in the same city but not the same space, or if we didn't move in together so quickly. I guess I'm just feeling really stuck because I love her a lot and it seems extremely selfish to destroy a relationship over a job, but my current situation feels unbearable in the long term, subpar job and not much personal space. Questions. How should I navigate this situation? Who should make the decision, as in, say I'm going to move for this job, then ask if she wants to come with me, or just not give her that option so that she doesn't get burdened? How should I balance the idea that I'm just being a selfish asshole that should really focus on being more compassionate for others with the idea that this could be extremely beneficial for me, career, mental health, financial health? Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. If anyone has some advice, I would really appreciate the guidance.